it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chit chat GRWM slash first impression. Now you might be thinking, Katie, what do you mean? So I already applied my face makeup and I was going to do a first impression slash chit chat GRWM on this palette, which is the Shaaanxo palette, which I just got in the mail yesterday. And I swatched the colors on my arm yesterday and I was like, ooh, I really like these colors. I was like, I do want to make several looks with these colors and everything, but I also want to give you my first impression of the palette while also chit-chatting with you about life and just anyways, I'm gonna give you this chit-chat GRWM. This isn't gonna be a review just because I know I'm gonna love this palette, but also I just want to give you a first impression. If I like it, it's going to be in my favorites video because it'll be a favorite and you'll know that I really love it, so no review necessary basically. So before I start, I just want to show you what the palette looks like. So this is what it looks like. This is the packaging. It's a two-sided palette. So one side you have your 9 eyeshadow colors and the other side you have your 9 lipsticks. And so the eyeshadow side just looks like this. You have a nice mirror and then you have the eyeshadow colors. They're all just cool toned but also just really good colors. And I love the packaging. It's a very sturdy palette, which makes me feel very good about traveling with it and everything like that. And then the lipsticks just look like that. I kind of went dig my finger into one of the colors, so that's why it looks a little demented. But these are the colors. I think they're really beautiful and they're all different. They're all summery warm colors, but you also have your nudes, which is great too. I just love how sturdy this is. Just a very pretty palette. And I'm gonna leave a link down below where you can purchase this palette, and also I'll leave Shannon's video down below of her announcing this, I guess, video of her announcing this kind of video and everything. So let's just get right into it. So now I obviously already did my face makeup. I primed, obviously, put on foundation, concealer, powder. I also primed my eyelids, but I'm going to show you everything I used, don't you worry. So for primer, as usual, I used the Smashbox Fit and Finish Primer Water. Sprayed that on my face because it's my favorite. I went into liquid, I guess you could say, primer. So I used both of the Maybelline Master Primes. I used the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Blur and Smooth. And then I also used the Blur and Redness Control. I just mixed these together and I just liked how it made my skin feel, so I used those. And then for foundation, I used my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in shade 112. So then I went with my bareminerals Bare Skin Concealer, and then I set with my Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Setting Perfecting Loose Powder, which looks like that. I really love this. Loose powders have become my favorite. And I know I didn't cover up everything, but I just didn't want to. I just think that's too much makeup. Plus, half of these breakouts will not want to be covered up 24/7, so they're not going to be all covered up. So I don't know what kind of look I want to go for. I know I want to do obviously a shimmery lid, but I'm going to just play around. I'll tell you what colors I use, don't you worry. So first I'm going to be taking the second 2 colors in the first row, which is this rosy color and this cream color, and just mix those together and apply those onto my eyelid. I just want to try those out. And I really like how big these shadows are. You get a big size amount, so that's really nice. And I'm just going to pack that on the center of my eyelid, but also dragging it and blending it all over the whole thing. And get more color and just build this up. So I do want this to be the start of the show. I just really like these colors, and I swatched them yesterday, so I was like, yep, gotta use them. I swatched them yesterday with my finger, and they're very, very buttery, which is nice. You want buttery shadows because buttery shadows are just the best. I'm not really concerned about getting eyeshadow out of my lid, because just take a other brush, a blending brush, and just brush that away. That's what I always do. And that'll look good with whatever I put over it or with it, so that's good. So life has just been crazy. Oh my god, I'm almost done with school and I've been working crazy hard and everything, which is good and everything, and I'm just ready to just be done. And I'll have a lot of stuff to do this summer, but just ready to be done. I'm almost done with my 2-year degree at my school, because my school is a 2-year school. So I have to go there 2 years, and I have to go to another school for 2 years, and I might actually have to do more than 2 years depending on what I'm majoring in, for obviously for what I want to do. I might have to go to school for more than that, but achieve what you want. And I don't really talk about what I'm majoring in, because I'm that kind of person that's always unsure of what they're gonna do, and what I'm thinking of majoring in. I think I'm going to, but you know, things can change. So I don't like broadcast it all over the internet, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Naked 3 brush. Yeah, my Naked 3 brush. I'm gonna take this bronzy color and then this color at the end, and I'm gonna mix those together and put those on my eyelid just a little bit. I'm mostly taking that bronzy shade because I want more of that, and I'm just gonna place that on my eyelid, just on the base of it. Yes, I love these eyeshadows. So if I go silent for a few seconds, just because I'm like really concentrated on this look. Oh my god. So, I just thought we were going to talk about. Okay, so oh my god, I finished watching season 3 of Orphan Black yesterday. I'm really behind. Season 4 just premiered and I want to watch that premiere so bad. I think I might watch it after this video or tonight sometime. I don't know, but I really want to watch it and I just can't wait to see what happens. I already heard like spoilers, like the episode is basically like what happened with Beth, like the pre-Beth, like before she killed herself and stuff like that. And you know, I'm excited to see that. Like, I like the character of Beth. Like, it's so mysterious. Like, and it's mysterious and sad how the first episode she like kills herself. Like, it's so mysterious. But like, that's how the show started. So it's like really good, if you know what I mean. So now I'm just gonna take this big fluffy brush. This is the 101 brush by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take this color and the one on the end. But I'm mostly gonna be using the first color, and that's gonna be a good transition. I'm going to take a regular crease brush and just mix the 3 colors in that row all together and go in the crease. Okay, now I want like a little bit of darkness in the outer corner, so I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics. I'm using BH Cosmetics and I'm using the brushes. I did not realize that until now. That's kind of funny. So I'm using the BH Cosmetics 104 brush, which is just like a angled brush. And I'm going to take this middle, like dark color, middle color in the bottom, and then I'm also going to take the ones next to it and then the one right above that shade. And I'm just going to darken up the outer corner. I don't really know what I'm doing, but you know, we're going to figure it out. It has specks of blue in it, so we'll see how it goes. But it's not like too bad. It's actually mixed with other colors. It's good. And I'm doing it to the other eye, and I'm also going in the outer, like going a little bit in the crease with it. I just really like doing that with my eyeshadows. I'm just going to blend out the part that got out of my lid and go all over that. Now I'm going to highlight with the colors I used before. So first I'm going to start my brow. So I'm using like basically a concealer brush by bareminerals, and it's kind of beat up, but whatever. And I'm taking that first matte color and I'm going to place that on my brow bone just as a brow bone highlight. I want that highlight to be matte, so I'm just going to take that. Like, that's a great highlight. Color looks white, but it's not like too white, so it's like a cream-ish. And I'm taking another BH Cosmetics brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 103. Just tapping off the eyeshadows I have in this because I didn't clean these brushes yesterday. Should have. Wouldn't make sense. So I'm take the first color and then the second color and place that in the inner corners and getting it in the eyelid a little bit, really getting it in there and everything. And I'm also going to take that third color and second color again and place that back onto the eyelid in the inner corner part a little bit. And I really like the combination of those colors and stuff, and I like how easy it is to blend these colors. You really did a good job creating this palette. Good job, Shannon. Okay, concentration. I think I blended it all together, but just to kind of blend everything together, I'm just going to take those 2 crease colors I used before and just blend all the eyeshadows together and out and just all that fun stuff. So blending, and we're good. So yes, love those eyeshadows, so buttery. They apply on your eyelid just so well. They're amazing. So yes, I love those. Now onto lip palette. I'm gonna take my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Lip Therapy. It's just the one that comes in a tube and everything. And I always apply this before I apply lipsticks and whatever. Like lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip balms, like everything. I apply those first. Really locks in the moisture. So now for the lip palette. What color do I want to do? I'm thinking maybe like the purpley color. So I don't have a lip brush, so I'm just gonna use my finger, which I don't mind. So I'm gonna use that purpley shade right in the center. Yes, I'm feeling the and because I'm using my finger, it's not going to be as pigmented, which I'm going to get a lip brush, but you know, I'll just have to build up the color. If you want me to do a lip swatch video of this palette, I would be happy to do that. I really want to do one. Mix it with that pink color that's right next to it a little bit. Yeah, I really like that. I like how creamy this is. It's nice. We'll see how long it lasts all day. Or I will, because this isn't a review or anything like that. Okay, now, so I'm going to apply my rest of my makeup and talk to you now. Okay, so next I'm going to go into brows, and you know I don't fill them in or anything, so I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Pumper Black Brow Gel in clear and just kind of set my eyebrows into place. And I could stand to fill in the inner parts, but you know, I just don't bother because, I don't know, I just don't, it doesn't bother me. Plus I don't want to overfill or anything like that, so. I'm going to be taking my mascara lash primer. You know I love this. It's from Benefit. So much. Don't you hate when you don't have like Spotify Premium and you have to like pay? I don't want to pay for stuff, even though it's worth it. You get a bunch of free music. Grey's Anatomy. And if you don't watch Grey's Anatomy, or if you're behind, please do not watch this part of the video, or just don't watch this video and wait until you catch up. And watch this video, like put in your watch later, and you can see me talk about this later. Like, I just don't want to spoil it for you, but if you want to hear spoilers, go ahead and listen. Okay, so the 2-hour Grey's Anatomy, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So the ending, I'm going to talk about that first because it makes the most sense to me, and it's kind of the part that I just want to rant about the most. Okay, the ending of Arizona going to a lawyer, and the lawyer telling her that basically custody cases are hard, especially when a child is involved, and she basically says that she knows, and that she says my ex-wife is trying to move across the country and she wants to take our daughter with her. Like, go Arizona! Like, come on! I've not been liking how Kaylee's been this season. She's just been like, not to say a bitch, because I don't want to say that, but she's kind of just been like crappy to Arizona. Like, Sophia is her daughter too. I'm pretty sure Arizona adopted Sophia too, so she could be like her mother too, and she is her mother. Like, they basically, like, they didn't have her together, of course, but you know, like, she treated like her like a daughter, and I'm pretty sure she adopted her, so it's her daughter. But anyways, so like, I'm like, yes, Arizona, like, yes, you do you. But like, I really like that part because like, she should do that. Like, I feel like Kelly's kind of like treating her, not like treating her like crap, like she is treating her like crap, but she kind of like, I don't know, she just like doesn't treat her as well. Like, I feel like Kelly's just like all about her and everything, like, oh, I should do this. She doesn't consider her daughter, who, if she moves across the country, her daughter will not see her mother, and she doesn't consider that maybe you shouldn't move, or maybe you shouldn't bring your daughter with you, which I know she would be away from her daughter, but you know, maybe you should think about, you cannot just move across the country willy-nilly. And she's doing that for Penny, and I don't even like Penny. Like, Penny, you're a good doctor, but I don't like you personally. Like, you cannot date anybody there, or at least not any of the main characters, because I'm not into you dating anybody. Like, Penny's like grown up since she, you know, was a crappy doctor and killed Derek Shepherd, you know. But I still don't like, I don't like their relationship. I don't know, like, I just can't. I can't. Like, I think of Kelly and Arizona and their relationship, and I'm like, I like that relationship. Why did you have to go kill that Shonda Rhimes? And I'm heated about it. I'm sorry, but I am. I'm sure all of you who love Grey's are heated about that too. I was heated when they killed, obviously when they killed McDreamy. Like, why? But I get the storyline now, because it basically means that she didn't kill him, he would have left, and it would have meant that Meredith and Derek's relationship was not real, their love wasn't real, and you know, their love was real. We all know that. So you do what you gotta do. And I'm using the bareminerals mascara now. Before I was using the Maybeline one. All products will be linked down below, so if I don't mention something, don't freak out. It'll be mentioned down below. I was thinking, whatever happened to Nicole Herman? Like, what happened to her? I know she didn't die, or did she just move away? I don't know. I don't think she died. Let me know what you think happened to her back down below. I'm really curious. So I'm gonna do a little bit of lasting line, just my waterline. It's just this nude color. It's from bareminerals. I don't do a lot of mascara though, because it irritates my eye. April and Jackson. I don't even know what to think about them anymore, just because they got divorced It was awful, and I don't even know what to think. Like, I was like, I didn't even like him in the first place. I liked the guy she was with the first time. Was his name Matt? Was his name Matt? I can't remember what his name was. I feel like his name was Matt. I don't know, which is kind of funny because he's a paramedic, which is pretty close to Chicago Fire, being Matt Casey, who was a firefighter. So firefighter, paramedic, pretty close. If his name was Matt, oh my god. That'd be funny. I'm gonna highlight. I actually want to kind of try one of these shadows as highlighter. So I'm gonna take this very light color and try to highlight with that. I highlighted with a eyeshadow the other day. It was really weird, but you know, I think it was cool. Oh, that actually is nice as a highlight. Yes. I don't highlight as much as I used to just because sometimes it's kind of like time consuming. Well, not time consuming, it's just when I'm in a rush, I just like to do my makeup really fast. Like in the morning when I'm getting ready for school or class, when I'm getting ready for class, I don't like to like take forever. I like to do my makeup in under like 15 minutes. 15 or under usually. Sometimes like when I have more time to get ready, I will play with makeup or I'll just like, you know, take my time. But usually I like to get it done and within, okay, that looks nice. Okay, now I need blush, which I probably should have applied that before that, but I forgot. And I'm gonna go back to talking about Jackson April. So I'm using Havana blush. I haven't used this in a while, so it's gonna be nice to use this again. So Jackson and April, they got divorced. It was awful. I don't even know what to think about them. But anyways, I don't know what to think. She's pregnant. She's like more than 3 months pregnant. I don't know. Like the last episode, I don't know how long she is. I want to say she's closer to 15 maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But anyways, I don't know. I really like her being pregnant though because they lost their first child. It was sad. And I feel like this is going to bring them back together even though it's kind of dragged them further apart because she got a restraining order against him, which I was actually like, damn, that's a good storyline. Like, get a restraining order against your ex-husband because he's going to take your child. That's good. But like, his mother, Jackson's mother, is cray. What the hell? Like, if I was Jackson, which he was pissed his mother's getting his business, but what the hell if my mother got into my business about my ex-wife? I don't even know what I'd do, but I'd be pissed and I'd basically tell her to get packing because, you know, it's none of her business. Like, your marriage is your marriage even though it ended. And the fact that she's pregnant, yeah, that changes things, but you know, don't make things work. So yeah, I just like this blush because it can be really natural. And I'm just going to blend that out a little bit with this brush because I do go heavy into that a lot. I got this Dude Lapula thing like last week sometime and I just don't know like how, you know? So I'm just going to apply a little bit on my hand and then I'm going to blend it onto my skin with this brush. There, right there. Kind of made my face look a little bit tanner, which I was feeling a little pale. I don't know why. I'm not pale. So it's nice to use my Dude Lapula. I got that in my Birchbox, so that's good. I just want to feel like talking a little bit longer even though this tutorial. Masterfix setting spray. Ooh. Dry myself off here. Yes, I love how everything looks and my highlight looks so natural, like it's kind of synced in, you know, almost. And I love the lipstick. I love everything. It's amazing. It's great. It's just great, you know? I love the way my face looks. I love how everything looks together. It's just came all together and it's just as I imagined it, which is great. I love when that happens, you know? So that's this look. I really love the way it turned out. It all just came together and it was not planned at all. I kind of just went for it and it came out like this and I love the way it looks. I love this palette. So far so good. I'm sure I'll love it even more tomorrow. I'll probably use this. Might be my new everyday palette and I'm gonna try to use it a lot. Especially I think this is great for travel because you get your eyeshadows and you get your lipsticks all in one, so it's a great travel palette in my opinion. It's very sturdy, which makes me feel very great. So if you enjoyed this look, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other videos you want to see next. I'm not really sure about summer videos and spring videos, what I want to film next. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of just, I don't know. I just don't know, and I'd really love to hear your thoughts, first impressions, tutorials, videos, anything you want to see, let me know down below. Also subscribe if you haven't already because I post videos every week and I've been posting a ton lately, which is great and I love it and it's just amazing and I just really love for you to join my channel. So like, comment, and subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye!